The Bondage of the Will by Martin Luther. Argument 14. Free will is useless because salvation is by Christ alone. It is clear from John chapter 14 verse 6, where Christ is said to be the way, the truth, and the life, that salvation is to be found only in Jesus Christ. That being so, everything out of Christ can only be dark, false, and dead. What need would there be for Christ to come if men naturally understood the way to God, knew God's truth, and shared God's life? Our opponents say that bad men have free will, even though they abuse it. If this is so, then there is something good in the worst of men. And if that is so, then God is unjust to condemn them. But John says that those who do not believe in Jesus Christ are condemned already. John chapter 3 verse 18. But if men possess this good thing called free will, then John ought to have said that they are condemned only because of their bad part, not because of this good part in them. Scripture says, "He that believeth not the Son shall not see life, but the wrath of God abideth on him." John chapter 3, verse 36. This must mean the whole of a man. If this were not so, then there would be a part in a man preventing him from being condemned. He could go on sinning without any fears, secure in the knowledge that he cannot be condemned. Again, we read in John chapter 3 verse 27 that a man can receive nothing except it be given him from heaven. This refers especially to a man's ability to do God's will. Only what comes from above can help a man to do God's will, but free will does not come from above, which means that free will is useless. In John chapter 3 verse 31, John says, "He that is of the earth is earthly, and speaketh of the earth. He that cometh from heaven is above all." Now, free will certainly has no heavenly origin. It is of the earth, and there is no other possibility. This can only mean, therefore, that free will has nothing to do with heavenly things. It can only be concerned with earthly things. Christ says in John chapter 8 verse 23, "You are from beneath, I am from above. Ye are of this world, I am not of this world." If this statement only meant that their bodies were of the world, the statement would not be necessary, for they knew that already. Christ means that they were totally lacking in any spiritual power, and that this power could only come from God.